Good morning everybody. As you can see, it's early, it's around about 7 o'clock and I'm down my local river working the drop shot. I've got some rubbers with me and I've got some worms. The lobworms, are my favourite. So we're going to start with them first, see if we can catch any perch. Fingers crossed we can. I've got my small corum snapper rod with me, which is 5 grams. I've got a small reel, graze reel, loaded with 8-pound braid, because you can really feel every bite with the braid. So I like using braid for lure fishing. So let's have a few casts and let's see if we can get some of them big perch. Hopefully we can, but we'll see what happens. It is cold today, it's only around about 2 degrees, but fingers crossed we're going to have well, at least one fish. So let's get out there, have a few casts and let's try and catch a perch. There we go, we've just hooked another beautiful perch. Might be just short of 2 pounds this one, but again I didn't get the fight on film because I pressed the button and it didn't record. So it's another beautiful perch though. Oh, look at that, that's a nice perch. £1, 13 ounces on Walk the Worm. Lovely. Wow, what a scrap that was. I've just hooked this nice pike on Walking the Worm on the drop shot. So let's take him up there, have a look at him. But he's probably approaching 8 pounds, but what a scrap on light tackle. Let's get him out and have a look at him. Well, here he is. My pike. Like I say, we'll just unhook him and then we'll weigh him. But I was lucky with that he didn't bite me off, because pike have got sharp teeth. Right, there we go. You can see what I mean about the sharp teeth in the pike's mouth. Like I said, I was just hooked just in the scissors there, but a fantastic fight on the drop shot. Really nice fish. Right, let's weigh him. I think he's around 8 pounds. Heavier than I thought. £9, 7 ounces of pure muscle. So there you go. You never really know what you're going to get on the drop shot, but I was lucky with that fish. £9.7 and it was hooked just in the scissors. Sorry again I didn't get it on film, but don't know what's wrong with me today. You know, the button won't work on the GoPro. It was a really good fight as well. Sorry about that, guys. There we go, another beautiful predator. So I've had a perch this morning and this beautiful 9-pound pike. You know, I mean, these fish are getting rarer and rarer in our rivers, as you know, because of predation. So, you know, I'm quite chuffed. You know, it's been a nice morning so far, having 2 fish, this nice 9-pound pike and the smaller perch. Hopefully the sun will come out later, maybe, and see if we can entice one of them big perch over 2 pounds. But yeah, cracking predator. Love me drop shotting, as you all know. Right, let's get this one back and let's see if we can get some more fish. There we go, Mr. Pike. Well, see you again. Straight down to the bottom. Right, so this is what you need when you drop shotting for perch. We've got some beautiful big lobworms there, look nice and fresh. Hopefully they'll catch us a big perch or a pike or something. Well, that's what you need, good quality worms, and I keep my worms well fed with apples. Yeah, so I hooked that fish just in the middle there, so we're going to go in the same place again and see if we can get anything else. I doubt it, because I've just had that pike and it's caused a great big disturbance, but you never know, you might get 1 or 2 perch just out there. We'll have a go anyway. So the first line I would like to try is the same line again. Let it sink and then slowly nudge it over the top of the weed, and the fish seem to be lying in the weed, and as it's going over the top they seem to be coming out and grabbing it, but I just don't seem to be doing very well with the button on the GoPro at the minute. It seems to be a bit temperamental. I would have liked to have got that fight on film, because it was a good fight, and you've got to keep your rod high, especially when they come up and they open the jaws, because your line can soon get caught and you could soon snap, and that is not what I want to do on a good fish. Then stop for a second, start again as it's coming closer. You never know what might be following. Stop. I can't see anything. Don't think there's anything following there. No, there's nothing following there. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just go along this wall here. I've had some good fish here in the past. Right, we'll let it sink. There we go, it's hit bottom now. And we'll slowly jig it over the bottom. Although it's cold, the fish are still feeding, which is good. I would like a hit. Oh no, I must have got stuck in a weed bed just down there. A few more frosts and that'll kill it off. Oh, another weed bed. Another weed bed. Yeah, there's not much flow today, so I can get away with 5 grams. There we go, just stopping it a little bit. So there's my worm in the water, and you can see the action, and perch absolutely adore this action, and they turn around, come straight up to it and grab it. That is the sort of action that I want, and it's absolutely perfect for catching big perch and pike. Look at that action, absolutely fantastic. Just jigging that over the bottom, and a big perch is going to love that. Right, so here's me lobworm on the size 4 hook on the drop shot. As you can see, I've put a piece of red foam on. That's to add a little bit of an attractant and to stop the worm coming off the hook, which does help, because when you're casting and casting and casting, the worm does come off. I've got a 5 gram weight on because the river's not flowing today, so as you can hear, there's a dog can see me behind me and he's having a go. So yeah, so that's my bait, a nice big juicy lobworm. Yeah, so what we'll do first is we'll just give it a cast, and the sun's coming up now, which is not great, but we might be able to get a fish. Just slowly jigging the worm over the bottom. The weed's dying now, so that'll just go over the weed, and hopefully there's a few perch lying in the weed that fancy a lobworm. Hopefully. Mind you, pike do take them too. Oh, we had a fish. We had a fish, and he has stole my lobworm. Time to rebait. It's a good sign. Right, so let's get that worm back out there again. Right, so we're slowly jigging the worm over the bottom again. See if we get a take. That smelt like a small fish, that one. Just bringing it in close now. Can't see anything following. Right, there was nothing following there, so we'll have another cast. Just in the middle. It's not flowing today, so I don't want this sun to get too high though. Yeah, just to remember to jig the rod, just to add that little bit of movement into the lobworm, and then hopefully a predator will attack. Like I say, I'm sure that was small fish. Nice to get a bite though. Nick me worm. So really slow it down when you come into the end of the retrieve, because a big perch could be following it. And he might grab it at the last second. No, I can't see anything. Right, okay. We'll try just up over there again, because that's where I got the bite from last time. And we'll see what happens. If not, I usually have 2 or 3 casts in a swim and then move on to the next swim. No, nothing on that retrieve. Right, time to try the next swim. Yeah, there's something else I'd like to show you. These little boxes that you can get from Angling Times or Fox or whatever are a very handy piece of kit. You know, to top my worm and keep it on, I use foam, but I chop it into little pieces. It has a little bit of attraction. You know, I don't know whether it gives me an edge. I think it's the action of the worm that gives me the edge. But we've got red, we've got yellow, and we've got some other bits and bobs in there, hooks, other smaller rubbers, just in case. Got a few shot, just in case I need them. But yeah, it's a very handy piece of kit, and I got that one free from Angling Times. There we go. Just caught a lovely big perch on Walk the Worm. You see, he's been attacked. He's got an odd piece there. But yeah, liking Walk the Worm. Really good method for big perch. This one's might reach £2. So here we are on my local river, and I've just caught a lovely £2 perch on the drop shot. There we go, that's a nice perch to start the day. A beautiful big £2-pounder. What a cracking perch this is. Early morning again, and yeah, you can't beat a big stripey in the morning, loving the lobworm. There we go, look at that mouth on that perch. No wonder so many roach can go down there. Absolutely fantastic, and it was liking me worm. Fantastic creature, a perch. Aren't they so angry? Right, so what we're doing now is just recovering my perch. As you can see, it's got plenty of strength and wants to escape into the river. Now, I don't blame him. Look at the bristling. Yeah, look at the bristling of the fins. Angry perch. So what we'll do is I'll probably just get him out and we'll release him, because it's a lovely fish. I'll be able to do that if I just bring him up here, get him in there, just pick him out. One angry perch.